Now that was a great example of how poor cross-cultural communication can lead to hostility in the workplace. Yes. Let's not get too carried away though. I think if we switch to analyzing this scene through the Lewis cultural model, we may be able to see more cultural differences between Irene and Wayne. That's a great idea. Wayne, being Australian, falls into the linear active culture, while Irene, being Indian, is placed between the reactive and multi-active cultures. Let's start with Wayne. During this discussion with Irene, he seemed very job-orientated, with a high regard for punctuality and schedules. This was particularly shown through Wayne stressing how important attendance at the weekly progress meeting was, and also how disappointed both he and Robert were in regards to the nil attendance. Additional to this, Wayne seemed to dislike losing face, portraying very little emotion apart from his tone showing irritation. And how about Irene? What characteristics of the reactive and multi-active cultures did you think she portrayed? I think you're right about Irene falling between the reactive and multi-active cultures. She showed characteristics of the multi-active culture, including having ready excuses when in trouble, focusing on several things at once and being very unpunctual, especially in regards to the weekly progress meeting. Additional to this, Irene was quick to change plans while working on several things at once. Instead of following the plan and assigned timelines strictly, as Wayne had expected, Irene took it upon herself to reevaluate the timeline and delay the meeting to allow her to work longer on the task at hand. One aspect of the multi-active culture that she did not align with, however, was the extensive use of body language. Instead, Irene was more in line with the reactive culture in this respect, using only subtle body language. You raised some good points there. It's interesting how some nationalities fall perfectly into categories within theoretical models, while others fall between two categories. I think this reinforces the fact that cultural differences are not black and white and require understanding from both parties involved. Exactly. Let's keep watching to see how the final scenario plays out.